Episode 2 of Sirens begins with Devon swimming her way to Cliff House at night with a snorkel. Jose is notified about an intruder and sees Devon on the cameras. She makes it to Simone's room and tells her she wants to get out of there. Despite everything, Simone says she's happy and doesn't want to go back to Buffalo. The argument between them goes on for a while, and Devon reminds Simone that she wanted to be an attorney, and Simone bites back, pointing out how Devon sleeps with married men. Michaela turns up again and interrupts their conversation though. She hasn't been able to sleep and gets in bed alongside Simone. She also has Jose take Devon to the guest house, but he actually takes her to a police car instead, where Devon is arrested for trespassing. Back in Simone's bedroom, Michaela asks Simone why she never mentioned she had a sister. Simone simply says that Devon makes her sad. Michaela then asks if there's anything else Simone hasn't mentioned, and she simply retorts that Michaela knows everything about her. Meanwhile, Devon is surprised to find that even the policewoman here knows who Simone is. In the morning, we see Peter Kell, who finally made it home. He comes across Patrice, the cook, and chats with her. In jail though, another fellow prisoner tells Devon about Rory and Sarah Kell. They're Peter Kell's kids from his first wife Jocelyn. Apparently people think Michaela killed Jocelyn because no one's heard from her. The woman also tells Devon that she was once in a cult, and Devon gets tips on how to get out. Michaela greets Peter in the morning and they are soon joined by Simone, who gives them a schedule for the day. Peter doesn't want to do a photo shoot, but Michaela eventually convinces him to do just that. He then gives her a gift from Tokyo from a place called Magpie. Simone gives Jose and his team instructions to set up a funeral for Barnaby. She then gets a call from Magpie in Tokyo and asks them to send over a specific chocolate. Devon is then pulled out of her jail cell and taken to meet Michaela. Michaela points out that with her second DUI, Devon could actually go to jail for up to 4 years. Instead of that outcome, Michaela gives her an offer to just leave and go home straight away. Devon then puts on an act and asks Michaela to take her under her wing like she did with Simone. Michaela agrees to keep her for the weekend. Jose then takes Devon back to the guest house and tells her Michaela has bought new clothes for her, forcing Devon to dress like Simone. She then finds Simone and Michaela getting ready for the Vanity Fair photo shoot. Devon takes Simone aside and shows her change of heart. Devon then comes across a photographer and tries to sell him a whistleblower story, but he refuses to listen. Simone and Michaela enter a different room where Peter and Jose are waiting. Peter sends Simone away and then shows Michaela security footage that proves Simone has been having excursions every night. They realise she must be sleeping with Ethan, and Michaela says she's just Ethan's type, 25 and here for the summer. Simone overhears the whole thing and winds up getting upset. Meanwhile, Devon speaks to some other women and learns they are with Michaela in a wildlife preservation society. She then finds an open door and heads up a tower where Peter winds up smoking. He lets Devon smoke and also showers praise on Simone. Devon then brings up Peter's kids and first wife, which causes him to grow suspicious. Simone stays locked in a room crying on the floor for a long time, and while this is happening, Devon searches through Simone's room and realises she hasn't been taking her medicine. She then sees Jordan, whose real name is actually Morgan, walking on the grounds, and she calls him to get her phone back. She reveals she's undercover to get Simone out and then rushes to speak to Ray, who has been calling incessantly. Michaela winds up getting angsty without Simone and tells Jose to go find her since the eulogy for the bird is on Simone's phone. Ray tells Devon that he doesn't want to take care of her father for that long. She then sees a blonde woman running into the woods and cuts the call to follow. She sees Michaela's eulogy and watches her and Ethan go for a walk. Jose then finds Devon spying and tells her to follow. He takes her to Simone, who's still crying on the floor. Devon holds her and comforts her, which is where episode 2 of Sirens comes to an end. So in this episode, Devon hatches a plan to get Simone out of Michaela's place. As the episode title suggests, which happens to be called Talons, Michaela really has a hold on Simone. We see a lot of this through her repeated questioning of Simone, demanding to know why she didn't tell her about Devon. It's nicely done, and on the other hand, Devon's undercover skills are really not the best. Pitching her scoop to a random photographer and straight up asking Peter if his ex-wife is alive is a pretty terrible move and doesn't feel like realistic dialogue, even for someone impulsive and rash like Devon is. She's smarter than that, and I hope the show doesn't let such moments puncture the story's experience. And to be honest, the plot is actually building quite well. Michaela's estate feels sprawling and maze-like, and her guests feel like a version of Mean Girls' Plastics. The suspension of belief hasn't been pushed too far out yet, and there's also enough suspense around Michaela and if she's really up to no good. As for Simone, it seems like a thread of her perfect life has just come unravelled, and there's definitely more to come with the episodes ahead. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.